me a little bit about like your job, what you do, where you live.
My name is Ken. I'm originally from DC. I live in Annapolis now, which is the capital of Maryland. It's where the Naval Academy is. But I was previous Navy. I was in the Navy for 7 years, deployed 5-6 times, did one boots on ground deployment with the Marines. And after I got out is where a lot of my troubles with debt happened. So I had done 2 different tours. I thought I was about to re-enlist again. The government, this was happening like 2013, 2014. The government was doing a lot of downsizing and basically kicking out a lot of good soldiers, sailors, you name it, trying in the name of saving money. I was one of those military personnel that was caught up in that. 2 days before I was supposed to re-enlist and whatnot, I was told I had to get out. I was completely caught off guard. I had no plan because I thought I was going to be getting my check for the next 3-4 years. And I couldn't keep up with the lifestyle that I had built for myself. So I found myself in difficult financial times. I would get the letters, envelopes, correspondence, whatever, in the mail, and I would kind of just like ignore it, kind of go into my own head, filled with stress. And it got to the point to where it became even more cataclysmic because after it happened and I moved back to DC from Florida, then I was trying to, this is DC, this is the military, I can get a job being a contractor, doing what I do, utilizing my clearance. Excuse me. And I couldn't get a job. Because of
the credit and the clearance.
Yeah. So my clearance was still active, but then when they just ran it for posterity, they would see that, and they would see me as a flight risk, or they would see me as someone who couldn't be trusted with secret material.
You move back, you're taking active steps to get your life back on track, and it's almost like you're swimming upstream because of this credit number being so low.
Not just the credit number, it was also the delinquencies, the days of non-payment, the multiple collections, you name it. I just had derogatory marks all across,
And at its maximum, what was your total debt? And you don't have to share that, but.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think all across, car repo, credit cards, I think it was somewhere around like 25,000.
Okay.
I decided to give you guys a call.
And what was that like?
The call was surprising and amazing.
And that sort of changed something for you.
It gave me reassurance.
Yeah, that's great.
And that's all I needed, which was a breath of fresh air, because I had kind of been sitting on it for about 3 or 4 years.
Today, like looking back at your experience, do you have any final sort of words or messages for someone joining this company and sort of how the impact it's had on your life?
So it's been about 2-3 years, almost 3 years since I contacted National Debt Relief. And the benefit cannot be compared. After I graduated from National Debt Relief, I got a new job at the time that was about $20K more than what I was making. And that was specifically because of my clearance. And then continuing to do that, I actually I had to get my clearance reevaluated. I would have never passed that, and I would have never had the confidence to walk into that meeting and talk to that government investigator if my credit was still messed up. As a matter of fact, I think I would have lost my credit. I mean, I would have lost my clearance. Definitely.
But tell us what you do now for a living, because it's a pretty amazing job.
Oh, I'm in charge of the radar program for the Marine Corps at the Pentagon. So all of the radars that the Marine Corps currently uses on the ground through all the operations, I built them for a living. And I owe it all to National Debt Relief.